All right, fellas, what's up? What's going on? Today, I'm excited to talk about something I think we all need. So I don't know about you, but have you ever felt extremely stressed in life? You feel overwhelmed or disorganized. Just overall, feels like things just aren't clicking. You feel pressured and just overall, you just don't feel healthy. If that's the case, I know exactly how you feel. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about some things that you can do to be able to feel better so that you can actually get more done with less stress without being nearly as overwhelmed and have some more structure and feel healthy in life. So let me tell you a quick story. So several years ago, working as a physician in my sports medicine practice, I'm talking about I'm going hard, right? I'm trying to do everything I can to achieve certain goals in my medical practice, but also in my home-based business, I'm going hard. And unfortunately, even though there's success in that, I neglected several things in my life, such as neglecting my spiritual life. I wasn't taking care of myself psychologically or emotionally, didn't take care of myself physically like I should. And so as a result, I found myself extremely stressed. Like I just felt like I was always carrying this weight, you know what I mean? And it was just overwhelmed and I felt disorganized. I just felt pressured. And so I'm gonna tell you some things that I did today to be able to help me. And the reason why I want to share this is because as a result of me doing the things that I'm going to talk about right now, which in essence is self-care. And I've seen this is kind of a buzzword right now, self-care. As a result of me taking care of myself in these different areas of my life, I found myself performing better. I found myself getting more work done. I found myself being more successful in both my work and personal life. And so this is exactly what we need to do. We need to take care of ourselves. Self-care is kind of a buzzword right now. And these are things that we have to do. So here's some things that I want to encourage you to do. Spiritually, you just got to take time. See, oftentimes we look as we're, taking time away from our work to go do this stuff. But the reality is if we don't do the things I'm going to talk about now, it actually impedes our work and hinders us from performing at the optimal level that we can be at. And so, spiritual time, man, I put this stuff on my calendar. Do you understand what I'm saying? If it's not on your calendar, it's not going to exist. So I put my spiritual daily time on my calendar, right? My emotional and psychological time. Man, this is building relationships, being able to be in community with other people that I can sit down and talk to. I schedule this weekly. I literally have a lunch every single week with somebody different, and it's intentional because it gives me the opportunity to talk about what's going on and to maybe help somebody else. But there's an intentional scheduled time on my calendar to have lunch with someone every single week. And then physically, I started realizing I'm going to have to take care of myself physically. If we don't do what we need to do to stay in shape, to remain active, to keep moving, the problem is if we keep neglecting that stuff, it's going to blow up on us in a bad way. But more importantly, I won't say more importantly, but just as important, if we do those things, I'm telling you, you will see life, you will have more energy, more clarity. I want you to think about it this way. So most of us have a car. And in our car, if we don't take care of the car, it's going to let us know. And then even after it lets us know, if we don't pay attention to those signals it's giving us, man, the car is not going to work, right? So we have to refuel the car and put gas in it. We have to keep the tires aired up or we'll get a tire pressure sensor that's going to come on. We have to change the oil. It gives us signals. Our life oftentimes is trying to give us signals like, hey, you're tired. You need to sleep. You need to move. You need to work out. You need to talk to somebody about some of the stuff that you got going on, and you need to get on your knees and pray, right? All these things are happening. It's just giving us signals. Many of us, these signals are just completely ignoring us. And I understand it, but take it from me, someone who's been there where, things got out of whack because I didn't put that time in. when you put that time in and put these things intentionally on your calendar, you will see that you have more mental clarity. Guys, we only have so much energy to be able to devote to something. And whenever energy is being taken away, or we're not refueling ourselves and doing these things spiritually, emotionally, and physically, then we don't have that clarity we need. We don't have the energy that we need. You need to be able to think clearly at work. You need to be able to think clearly on that business. You need to be able to think clearly as you're making those sales calls or whatever it is that you do. All right, you guys. So I hope this has provided some clarity for you on, in essence, how to start doing some little things to be less stressed, less overwhelmed, a little more organized, and intentionally putting things on the calendar that's going to bring you energy, bring you clarity in life, make you feel better, and decrease some of the stress in our life. And just watch how much better you make decisions, both in your work and your personal life. All right, you guys, listen, as always, I hope this has been nothing but a blessing for you. And if it has, make sure you like and share this information with someone else. All right, you guys, hope you have an absolute blessed week. And as always, this is Dr. Brad signing off, helping you go from excellent to elite. And I'll see you guys later.